Okay, so here we are now in our what we call our sub-assembly room at Team Johnson. So this is where we try to do all of our clean work. We try to rebuild things that in a dust-free environment in here as best that we can. We've got some nice benches. We've got a cleaning bay over here. You can see a gearbox up here. That's actually a gearbox for my race car. But speaking about gearboxes, let's have a look at the gearboxes going into the Supra here. So this, as I indicated before, it's built by HTT Precision in New Zealand, and 6-speed sequential gearbox here. And it comes with all of the kit. Basically, we bought all of the kit that we need to fit it into the car for it to operate. So we've got obviously the gearbox here, we've got the bell housing here, which has got an adapter plate on it that is going to be suitable to go onto the back, obviously, of the 2J engine in the Supra. Rear gearbox mount, which obviously still needs some fabrication work done to fit that into the car, as we explained under the car before. This is obviously part of the end of the tail shaft. We need to make a custom tail shaft. This will need to go into the custom tail shaft that we made to obviously be bolted to the back of the gearbox here. Obviously we've got a clutch cylinder there, and also this is what we call a strain gauge gear lever. So this is actually an electronic gear lever. So when you actually pull on the gear lever to change gears, there's a sensor inside here, as you can see with the little wire coming out of it, which needs to be plugged into all of the computerized dash and system within the car. So this is actually what's going to activate changing gears. So you can essentially hold your foot flat on the accelerator pedal, so not even lift on the accelerator pedal, pull this lever backwards to go up a gear, and as it feels you pulling it backwards, being the sensor inside the gear lever, it's actually going to cut the engine for whatever time that you ask it to do. You can have it for 15 milliseconds, you can have it for 20 milliseconds, 100 milliseconds, whatever it is. You literally don't have to lift off the power to change gears in this car. This is the gear lever as such that you can see here that's going to be fitted into the car. Same again, this knob will actually screw onto the top here, like so, obviously all the way down. This is the part that's going to be mounted into the car that we spoke about, that the fabrication needs to be done. This will come up through the standard console of the Supra that comes through the center of the car here. This here is the actuator, so you can see as you move, that rocks back and forward. There's a little rod here that will end up going in here with a couple of fittings. And then the other part of that will go onto the end of the gearbox here, and it'll go under there. So this is actually how you actually change gears with this lever here. So it'll go back and forward, and it'll actually change gears up and down to whatever you prefer. On the back here is one of the electronic plugs for obviously the gear position sensor and so forth. This is reverse gear, so this is a lever that you need to activate reverse gear, so you can't accidentally get reverse gear, especially when you're driving it fast. You've got to activate a little lever, the gear lever itself, pull that up, it obviously activates that, push that forward, and it goes into reverse gear. So some very, very cool, very, very nice equipment here from HTT that we've got, and we're really looking forward to getting this in the car and seeing exactly how good it is.